when's the last time your faith was tested, and how did you deal with it?
Last week.
What
is you talking about?
Man, that's the real.
My faith was tested 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, when we got the news, whatever that was, about Jay.
Mm-hmm.
My faith is tested in those moments. My faith was tested last week when we had to go bury one of our closest friends. Faith was tested when we buried my wife's mother. It's tested all the time because of faith is real. It's tested every day. Whether it's a great test or quiz or pop quiz, it's tested every day, man. Faith is a muscle. And you use that muscle every day. Sometimes you use it more than other times, but every week, every month, my faith will be tested. And I have to decide, am I going to trust him again? That's the question. See, this ain't about whether or not I'm a Christian, because that definition can be plain. The question is, will I trust him again? Even in this.
Right.
Even in this, will I trust him again? For the first time in my life, I got sick last year. I had some heart trouble. They call it AFib, atrial fibrillation.
Yeah.
My heart was running away. And I had to make up my mind, am I going to get depressed about this? Or am I going to do what I'm supposed to do and trust him in this? So be aware, be alert, be woke. Your faith ain't tested every now and then. Your faith is tested every day. Every day. It's just, we get used to passing the quizzes. So the quizzes is easy. Sometimes it'll bring a bigger test, but man, shoot. Every time something happens, I have to agree that he's still going to be my God, and I'm still going to be his servant.
Beautiful, man. Listen, Pastor Paramore, man, this has been wonderful, man. I appreciate you coming on.
We done.
Well, I got a couple more rapid questions, but we got some more games.
I was going to freestyle.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Hey, it's a safe space, man. Go ahead, get your bars off. Go ahead. I ain't know that was coming. Go ahead.
I'm messing with you.
Okay, I'm about to say, go ahead. Hey, this is a good mic right here. You know what I'm saying? This ain't just a podcast. These are top of the line. You can get your stuff all right.
You're not going to make this a comedy show.
Hey, you say you might want to reach the young cat. This might, you know what I'm saying?
That will not do it. That will not do it.
No, man, I appreciate you, man. I want to tell you, man, to your face, man, that I appreciate you, I love you, and I genuinely respect you, man, for a lot of the work and a lot of the service that you're doing. And man, just from a distance and from afar, man, you can always just see cats, man, and just see like, okay, man, that's a good representation, of something, even if you don't know what it is. And from a distance, man, you've always been that to me. So I just appreciate you, being yourself, and I appreciate you coming to sit down and chop it up with us, man. This has been wonderful.
This is awesome.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man. Listen, I got a couple of rapid questions I want to hit you with, man.
Okay.
Name of the show is called Live Your Purpose. What is your purpose, and how is that connected to what you're doing today?
My purpose is really teaching people to live the best life they can live as a believer. That's my purpose, and I've been fortunate enough to do that for over 30 years. So I've been fortunate enough to live my purpose.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the greatest advice you ever received?
The greatest advice I've ever received came from Dr. Edgar Fisher. He was my childhood pastor. And he said, son, you're going to be something. He said, as you're climbing the ladder of success, make sure your ladder is leaning on the right building. Ain't that heavy?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. That's deep right there, yeah. So on the flip side, what's the worst advice you ever received?
You need a concubine.
Somebody told you that?
On Sunday morning before I went out to preach. You need a concubine.
Stop it, man.
That's the worst advice I've ever gotten.
Oh, man, that's terrible, man. That's terrible advice, man.
That's the worst advice I've ever got.
Yeah, that's terrible.
On a Sunday morning.
That's that faith getting tested every day, right?
Every day. Look, that almost shut you down.
Right. Yeah,
You wasn't looking for the truth.
Yeah.
I know, see?
What is something that you know to be true that nobody can swear to you? What is something that you know to be true?
Oh, God is real and prayer works. I know that for real, for real.
Yeah.
I know it because I've tried it in my personal space. God is real and prayer works. I know it for sure.
Yeah.
Personally, I know it. Not from books, not from scripture, but I know it from my own life.
Right.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, that's good, man. If you could give people one habit or one practice that they have to practice every day, what would it be?
Thinking. Thinking.
Yeah.
We don't think anymore.
No, we don't. It's too much of this, man.
We get told what to buy. We get told what to eat. We get told what to wear.
Right.
We get told who we should be.
Right.
And we have lost the art of just sitting still and thinking.
Yeah, stillness. That's it. That's good. Yeah, that's real good, man. I like that. Last question. If you could go back and tell your 20-year-old self, 1987, March 4th, the things you know today, what would you tell young Mr. Kenny Paramore, man? What would you tell yourself?
Spend more time with your family, less time at church, and more time with the Lord. Because church and the Lord ain't synonymous. Yeah. More time with your family. I missed some key moments of them growing up that I can't get back. So I would have loved to spend some more. I would get them moments back. I would spend less time at church because the stuff I thought mattered didn't matter. They'd get somebody else to that stuff. And I would spend more time on my face, man, with the Lord. Because for me, here's my motto now. My motto now is I want to laugh more than I cry. I want to give more than I take. And I want to love more than I hate. That's it.
Say less, man. Look, I ain't asking no more questions. We getting out of here on that, man. That is a powerful word. Again, Pastor Paramore, man, I genuinely appreciate you.
Love you, man.
Love you as well.
Thank you.
Shout out Kenny, man. We're putting this together, man. I appreciate you. Listen, another episode, LYP. Peace.